Well, coming up on today's show, we are visiting downtown Columbus and the greater downtown area. And I'll tell you, we've got a great show lined up for you today. We're here at Goodie Boy, where this place has just been renovated with a wonderful patio and a great new menu. But there are several things on the show. You don't want to miss 1 minute of today's show. Renee, what did you find?
Well, thanks, Mike. We've been all over the downtown, and right now we're in the short north, where we're going to take you to a place where you can learn how to dance. I'm Renee Warner, and along with Mike Kilburn, we are Out and About Columbus. Amongst the brick roads and the beautiful historical buildings, you'll find great shopping, dining, and wonderful living here in German Village. Delilah told us more about why German Village is such a great place to be and some of the attractions you'll find here. Delilah, welcome to Out and About Columbus, and thank you for having us out to the German Village Society and German Village Meeting House.
Thank you for visiting us.
I didn't even know this place was here. This is wonderful. Anybody can just come here and find out all kinds of things about German Village. And if you're not from the area and you don't know anything about German Village, this is really a unique place to be. Tell us why.
So we are this beautiful historic neighborhood that is set basically in just south of downtown. So it's urban living, urban experience, while being able to experience our beautiful historic district.
Tell us why somebody would want to live here.
Why wouldn't they want to live here, right? So the homes are gorgeous. They're historic because of our historic designation, both through the city and being on the National Register for Historic Places lists. The facade, the outside changes very little. So we like to boast that it's life among the bricks. So you'll see things from when the German immigrants came over and first started building up the South Side, and particularly this neighborhood. There's still many remnants of that as well. And then on 233 acres, there is a great blend of businesses and residents. So you can do a lot in a very short or very small confined space.
Well, one of the things I love about German Village, the brick roads and the beautiful restaurants and places to visit. Let's talk a little bit about the nightlife, because there's lots to do down here.
There is. I mean, you could actually, like I said, spend an entire day down here, or just a few hours, or 1 hour for dinner, lunch, coffee. Right here on the 3rd Street corridor, we've got 4 different places to get coffee, and they're all fantastic, so it's hard to choose. Rolling into that nightlife, no matter what it is that you're looking to do, a shop that's open a little bit later. We have the Red Stable, Helen Whittemore's, that are very unique shops, and you're not going to find them anywhere else in the area, or anywhere for that matter. And then go over to dining. Do you want something casual? Do you want something authentic to German Village? There really is something for every person.
Oh, I love it down here. For anyone who hasn't come down here, this is definitely the place to try. Tell us how we can find out more information about German Village.
You can call us at 614-221-8888 or see us online at germanvillage.com, or just pick up a map and go.
Yeah. Delilah, again, thank you so much for sharing this wonderful information about German Village for all of us.
Thank you so much.
Well, if you're coming to Short North, the Goodie Boy Diner and Dive, what a great place to enjoy. This place has been completely renovated. Excellent food and a great place to hang out, like here on the patio, and talk to your friends and just kind of enjoy the summer. We had an opportunity to talk to Todd and Vince, and they told us all about the menu and happy hour here. Well, Vince, welcome down about Columbus. Good to have you on the show. Tom, welcome down about Columbus. We'll start with you. Let's talk a little bit about who created this menu and the whole menu creation thing.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, Vince and I kind of did a little collaboration. This classic diner field, and we do put our own twist to it. From bologna sandwich to our Goodie Boy burger to classic salads, stuffed quinoa. Come down and see it. So it's great. So,
I remember this place years ago being a great drive-through and stuff. So it's great to see it come alive.
Yeah, definitely. The place looks amazing. Inside and out. A great patio to the retro decor. We've got everything from compliments to the food to the decor. So it's great. So
I hear you got some great happy hour specials.
Yeah, we sure do. So Monday through Friday from 3 to 6, you can join us for all half off, all or half off everything on the menu excluding entrees. And then we also do $3 PBRs and $3 Jamesons on drinks, and everything's half off of that as well too. So, yeah.
Well, Vince, turning to you, let's talk a little bit about the changes that have undergone here at Goodie Boy since Corso Ventures took it over.
Well, we decided to put our touch on it. We have a bunch of spots in the Short North. We are very familiar with the clientele down here, and we wanted to keep the diner classic feel because this is such a staple in our city, but we wanted to up it a little bit. So our menu is literally a classic diner menu that you could go find anywhere else, but we make everything from scratch. Everything's homemade. But we want to have fun here, and our patio is going to be a real blast.
Yeah, I want to talk about the patio a little bit. That is absolutely beautiful, the way that's set up. Whose idea was it?
It was our designer and our owner and a bunch of our managers. We kind of all got together and decided on what we wanted, and we kept it retro, but we kind of brought it up a little bit. And you're in a patio with furniture that you could look like would be in the garage sale, but it's not. It's really, really nice, and it's really retro, and it's just going to be a fun atmosphere with TVs, tables, benches. It's lights. It's a good time.
Well, give us some contact information where we can come down and enjoy Goodie Boy Restaurant and Dine.
We are located at 1144 North High Street. We have a website, shortnorthgoodieboy.com. And you can check it if you check any of our other Corso Venture websites. We will have a link to bring you right over here.
Fantastic, man. Thanks so much for being on the show.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you, man. And great job, Chris. You did another wonderful place in the Short North.
If you want the ultimate salon experience and even want to pick up a few gift items, you've got to come visit Jacob Neal in the Short North. We talked with Jacob about their customer experience and their big anniversary they're celebrating. Jacob Neal, I love being here with you. Thank you so much for having us out to Jacob Neal Coiffures. And you are celebrating a big anniversary. Tell us all about it.
Oh my gosh, 27 years here in Columbus now, and it has been the most incredible journey in my career.
Well, you're doing something right, because not a lot of businesses can say they've been around for 27 years. Tell us what the customer experience is like here, because you're doing it right.
Thank you, Renee. Customer experience to me is everything. We want to host our guests and give them everything they need, not only with just a great haircut, beautiful color, but we want to serve them the best quality hair care program to ensure that their hair looks terrific in between visits. You know what? We're only as good as what you look like when you're walking back in that door for your next visit. There's nothing we wouldn't do. The best quality coffee, the best quality tea. If you want a Bloody Mary, I'm going down the block to get you one, okay? There's nothing we wouldn't do to make the experience so much fun and glamorous and to be pampered. And it's just part of what I regard that the salon industry was and will always be, as long as I am on this corner.
I love that. You also carry a wonderful line of products. Tell us about your products.
The products that we carry here are Kerastase Paris, which are owned by L'Oreal Paris. Hence the coiffures now on the front of our window, because we have this French kind of turn that we've taken to really bring the whole experience of the quality of our hair care program. The things that we are able to do, especially when a client, a customer, or a guest is coming here for the very first time and hasn't had the opportunity to use the high quality and the high standard of a shampoo and a conditioning treatment. I will tell you, I think the biggest change that we make in the lives of women coming here for the first time is to simply educate them and to teach them how to maintain and take care of that hair, their hair, in between visits.
Wonderful. Jacob, how do we find out more about Jacob Neal Coiffure?
Jacob Neal Coiffures, just go online. Go to jacobneal.com.
It is beautiful, I got to tell you. Thank you again, and such a pleasure to be with you.
Oh, Renee, it's my pleasure. Thank you.
Looking for unique shopping experiences just out of the downtown? Well, stay with us. You won't believe where we found it.
Would you like your business to appear on an upcoming episode of Out and About Columbus? Send your contact information to info@outandaboutcolumbus.com to learn more. Well, the Short North is known for its great nightlife, and how would you like to go out and dance? Well, DanceVille USA is the place to come that can teach you all the latest new moves. We talked with Tony, who told us more about what makes them unique and why it's such a great place to learn how to dance. Tony, welcome to Out and About Columbus. Thank you so much for having us out to DanceVille USA. And I've got to tell you, this place is gorgeous.
Thank you so much, Renee. I am so happy to be here. It's just been a pleasure. We've been excited for you guys to come here, and we're really excited to show Columbus what we have here in the Short North.
Well, you know what? Tell us what sets you apart from other places, because this is really unique when you walk in.
Well, I do think that we have one of the finest studios in the country, and also we're in the trendiest part of Columbus, the Short North, the Arts District, and that kind of gives us a really an edgy kind of feel to our dancing and to our art. But one of the main things that sets us apart is that we really try to, create a program for our students and our clientele that comes into the studio and really work with our curriculum, but also to be able to personalize something for them that they might be wanting to achieve in their dancing. But then we also invite some of the best coaches and entertainers from around the world. We bring in Karina Smirnoff from So You Think You Can Dance. Mary Murphy, she's from Dancing with the Stars, or the other way around. I think Karina's from Dancing with the Stars and Mary's from So You Think You Can Dance. And then Detox from RuPaul's Drag Race. So we have quite a variety of people that come through our studio.
Well, tell us who your typical student is, comes in here.
Our typical students are college students, sometimes couples that are getting married, wedding couples. We get business owners, CEOs, some of the local bartenders. I mean, people around the world, around Columbus come into our studio. We even have one of our students, she's turning 75 this year.
Oh my gosh. So do you have to have a partner?
You don't have to have a partner. We offer, our instructors can actually partner with them. We have classes, individual classes that they can take. So there's a variety of ways for people to get started with their dancing.
Well, I can tell you have such a passion for this. Why did you get involved in dancing?
Oh my gosh, I've been involved in dancing for over 40 years, and it's just been one of the best things for personal growth. It is an industry, but we look at it as a personal growth business for helping people grow their emotions, expressions, and style. So there's so many varieties to getting started.
Fantastic. How do we find out more information and come here and take a class?
Well, what you want to do is you want to go to our website, dancevilleusa.com, or you can call our phone number, 614-223-1774, and we'll be happy to get you getting you to take your very first step.
Wonderful. Tony, thank you again for coming on and
I
talking
hope
to us.
we'll get a chance to have a dance.
You know it. Don't laugh.
Well, in the greater downtown area, there's some exciting shopping, and I call this maybe a hidden gem in the Grandview area. It's called the Vintage Market. It's actually a part of Fortin Ironworks. We had an opportunity to talk to Derek and Kevin and learn more. Well, Kevin, welcome out about Columbus. Derek, good to have you on the show.
Well, thank you very much.
This is probably one of the hidden gems in the greater downtown area, the Vintage Market here at Fortin Ironworks. Tell us what people will find.
Well, people will find all kinds of different vintage items. The owner scours the Ohio area to bring unique items that people can see, and really they're conversation pieces. Everyone loves to have a conversation piece. But not only do we have those genuine vintage items, we also have products from local vendors, as well as our own products that we custom make. And we offer all kinds of different custom services, so it was a way that we found that we could intricate those custom products along with those unique talking points for people to have in their home.
How did that ever start? I mean, when you think about Fort Ironworks, you think about railing and those kinds of things, and to see the vintage market is kind of a change up from that.
Well, this has been a family-owned company for, over 70 years now. And I think a lot of it was, a call back to the history of where the company came from. And Bob, the owner here, he had a vision for bringing that idea into the present day. There's a lot of things that people, like to talk about and like to remember. And once again, that goes back to what those genuine vintage items will do as far as conversations. And we wanted to pair that with those services that we've been providing for those 70 some years now.
Yeah, and doing a terrific job of that. Kevin, turning to you, one of the directions I know is you're trying to go more standardization and customization. So let's talk a little bit about those.
Yeah, absolutely. So as Derek mentioned, we've been doing custom pieces for over 70 years now, and just the phrasing of custom kind of scares people off sometimes. So what we wanted to start doing was offer more standardized products. And so the first line we're excited to roll out is going to be our table-based line. And so we're just getting the ball rolling on that now, and we're planning on adding more to it and doing a little more with it online, and sort of trying to develop this new model where it's a little more approachable shopping experience for people. And to roll out with our table-based line, we're actually pairing up with a local company in Powell called Wood with a Past. And so that's sort of an idea of trying to combine local vendors to not only provide table bases ahead of time and avoid that custom process, but also the tabletops to go with it.
Give us some contact information, Kevin, where people can come and shop the vintage market and look at some of these products.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're down here in Grandview at 944 West 5th Avenue, and you can find us online at fortironworks.com.
Yes, man. Always something new and exciting here at Fort Ironworks. Thanks so much for being on the show.
Much.
Derek, thank you for being on the show.
Coming up, we're going to show you where you can find some of the freshest sushi anywhere. And they've got some great specials. Don't go away. Like the Out and About Columbus Facebook page for pictures, video, and more on the show, including news about upcoming shows and even exclusive behind-the-scenes content. That's facebook.com/OutandAboutColumbus. Well, how do you get to work? Maybe you should rethink your ride and give Go Ohio Commute a try. Patty told us more about their programs and just how easy it is to get around downtown. Well, Patty, welcome to Out and About Columbus. Welcome back, I should say, and thanks for having us out to the Mid-Ohio Regional Planning Commission. Tell us exactly, what is the Go Ohio Commute?
Well, the Go Ohio Commute program, it's a program of the Mid-Ohio Regional Planning Commission, and what it is, it's an online platform that allows commuters and companies to explore their commute options. It provides them with a lot of resources about how they can get around Central Ohio.
Well, how can commuters get involved in this?
It's really simple to get involved with. All they have to do is go to goohiocommute.com, and they enter in our Trip Explorer where they're starting at and where they're going to, and it will populate all their different commuting options. So if they carpool, vanpool, bike, even walk to work, it'll give them all their different options. And it will give them the holistic outcomes of what traveling in each mode will be. So it will tell you how much CO2 is saved. It'll tell them how much it will cost if they're traveling alone. It will tell them how many calories they'll burn if they're riding a bike. So there's really some interesting information on there to really give you a great viewpoint of how maybe if I come this way, then I might burn some more calories, or I might save some time, or if I ride my bike, it'll tell me how long it'll take for me to do that and the best bike routes to do it.
That's really interesting. Well, let's talk about the MORPC Emergency Ride Home Program. What exactly is this?
Well, what that is anyone who carpools, vanpools, bikes to work, or even takes transit. It's an assurance that they won't be stranded at work for using the environmentally friendly ways to get to work. How it works is if you go to work, you have an emergency, and you need to leave work and you can't go home on your sustainable commute, then all you have to do is log on to the Go Ohio Commute site. You'll redeem a point, which is one taxi ride home, and a taxi company will call you within 10 minutes and they will come and pick you up. It's just that simple. It's totally free. It's the tips even included. It's paperless. We make it very simple. The only one thing that people have to remember is that they do have to register for the program before they can use it. So they would go to the MORPC site and register, and then once they're approved, they're free to use the program.
Well, it sounds like great peace of mind. Tell us how we can find out more information about these great programs you just spoke of.
Well, they can call us at 1-888-742-RIDE, or they can go on and just explore around at goohiocommute.com.
Great information, Patty. Thank you again for bringing this to us, and I encourage everybody to try it.
Thanks for having us today.
For some of the freshest sushi you'll find anywhere, Moshi Sushi Bar is the place to come. Purnama told us more about their menu and some of their customer favorites. Purnama, welcome to Out About Columbus, and thank you for having us out to Moshi Sushi Bar.
Welcome to Moshi Sushi.
So tell me exactly why you began this venture here.
Well, the reason I began this venture is because I want to have a place where everybody can have some good dining experience and be able to connect with each other, whether it's a business meeting or family dining out or just a date night.
Yeah, it's wonderful. It's a beautiful place. You have such an extensive menu. What are some of your customers' favorite? Because it would be hard to decide what to order.
Well, our main focus is going to be sushi and our sashimi. And we have a lot of special rolls that we have in-house. But we do also have a different selection of Korean food, like Korean barbecue and, some pad thai. Those are some of the customer favorites.
Tell us a little bit more about your sushi. Do you make it here on site?
Yes, we do make it fresh all the time, and our quality of fish is great. We never compromise on quality. We always order the first grade of fish 3 times a week.
Yeah, so there's really something for everybody on the menu. If you're not a big sushi fan, you can always find something, correct?
That is correct.
Let's talk about some of your specials. Do you offer any?
Yes, we do have specials from Monday through Thursday. We have, for those of you who loves wine, we have Wednesday, where we have a choice of 20 wines in our facility.
Well, tell us how we can find out more information about Moshi Sushi.
You can go to moshisushi.bar.com. And the best way is to check out our Facebook page. We posted a lot of great pictures of delicious food here at Moshi Sushi.
Wonderful. Thank you again for coming on and telling us all about your wonderful restaurant. If it's happening in Central Ohio, you can find it on our events page. ONAColumbus.com will give you detailed information on everything: arts, entertainment, education, sports, theater, and more. Go to ONAColumbus.com and click on ONA Events.
Well, we had the pleasure of stopping by the Not Cheap Gallery, and this isn't your conventional art gallery, I promise you that. Some very unique pieces here. We had an opportunity to talk to Karen Peterson, and she told us more about the founding of this gallery and what things that you will find here. Well, Karen, welcome to Out About Columbus. Good to have you on the show.
Thank you.
And the Not Cheap Gallery. I got to tell you, when I heard the name, I thought, well, that's a pretty interesting name. So why don't you give us a little insight as to how that came up?
So it just popped into my head one day when I was talking to Wood Company. They had actually approached me about opening my old gallery here. And then I thought, you know what I really want to do? And I thought, not cheap. Not cheap are not followers or people that are independently thinking about critical and important issues. So it just popped into my head. He said, oh, I love that, and the Short North needs that kind of stuff, and only museums can tackle those kind of issues. So this, I thought, would give me an opportunity to show some artwork that was really unique and different and talked about some important issues that were difficult for galleries to show normally.
So on that subject, then what would one find here?
The artists are talking about environmentalism, politics, religion, mental illness, racism, sexism, ageism, all sorts of anything.
Got some ageism going. Well, I will say it's some very unique things that just walking through and taking a look, it's well worth just stopping in to see.
Yeah, exactly. I think some of these artists are doing really great work. And if you saw these separate in another gallery next to maybe a beautiful landscape or something, you wouldn't think it was all that controversial. But as you look at them and really study them, you realize that these are talking about some pretty difficult issues.
Yeah. Now, looking around here, I saw 3 or 4 different artists that you have on the walls here. Is that the scope?
No. So there's 13 artists that are permanently represented, and a lot of those were brought from my old gallery. Then we do 4 invitationals a year. That's open to artists to submit work that they think might be appropriate for the subject matter or the theme that I came up with.
Well, let's have some people come down here and check this out for themselves. Give us some contact information where they can find you in the Short North.
At 17 West Russell.
And a website?
www.notcheapgallery.com.
Karen, thanks so much for a unique experience. It was great to come down and see that.
Thank you.
Would you like your business to appear on an upcoming episode of Out and About Columbus? Send your contact information to info@outandaboutcolumbus.com to learn more.
We stopped by the Open Door Art Studio and Gallery to check out some of the things that are happening here. And boy, I'll tell you, it is amazing. They actually have a gallery event coming up here April 6th to May 3rd. You may want to stop and visit. We learned more about the studio from Haley and Claire. Well, Haley, welcome down to About Columbus. Good to have you on the show. And Claire, good to have you on the show. Let's talk a little bit about Open Door Art Gallery and its mission.
Open Door Art Studio is a division of Columbus Center for Human Services, and we provide adult day services for adults with disabilities.
You know, you have this exhibit coming up that This Inspired That. Yeah. What is that?
This is our 8th year doing This Inspired That, and we invite at least 20 community artists to come in and select a piece of artwork from the studio and make a piece that inspires them. So you'll get to see the 2 pieces paired side by side in the exhibit, opening this Saturday.
Now, were all these created here or other places?
Half of them were created here, and then artists from the community came in and made a response piece over the past couple months.
So who actually teaches the art itself? You guys?
Well, we are all working artists on staff, and so we function more as creative mentors and less of teachers.
Well, Haley, turning to you, let's learn a little bit about how the community can help support the Open Art Gallery.
Yeah, the community can support Open Door by simply just coming into our gallery, looking at our artwork, interacting with our artists. Even sharing a post on Facebook would do a lot of help.
Where are a lot of the artists from that are here working?
All of our artists are from the Columbus area.
What do you think is some of the most creative pieces that you've seen?
As far as This Inspired That goes, we have such a wide range of artists coming here working in different mediums, so I don't know if I could choose just one. I mean...
So it's beyond just painting, right?
Yeah, acrylic, watercolor, ceramics, sculpture, photography, jewelry making, you name it, we're trying to make that happen.
Sounds great. Well, give us some contact information, Haley, where we can learn more.
Yeah, you can visit us on our website. It's cthsohio.org. You can also follow us on Facebook, Open Door Art Studio and Gallery, as well as Instagram. It's the same name, Open Door Art Studio and Gallery.
Fantastic. I'll tell you, what a great place. Thanks so much.
Thank you so much.
Claire, thank you for being on the show.